Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on the Journey SMP. I am standing outside the cactus farm and flower farms because we're getting a lot of cactus and we need to start smelting that up. And so I was going to make a bamboo farm, probably in this area right above my head here. And I also at some point need to make a dripstone farm, and we could make a sugarcane farm, but Pro already has one, and so I would rather, trade a little bit. But we may do a sugarcane farm also. It depends on what DSA would like to do. But definitely a bamboo farm. And for that, I need to do some digging, so I need to move the beacon. So we have a makeshift bamboo farm in here so far, and it's not too bad. It hasn't actually gone off yet. The observers are all the way in the back. So let me do a quick show of what we set up here. It's very rudimentary. It just uses some basic redstone and pistons, and when the bamboo reaches that top level observer, which hasn't happened on the backside either. The observer is going to send a signal into this block. It's going to light this redstone. It's going to go all the way around, and all the pistons are going to fire, and that is the theory. So we have hoppers in the center to catch what comes in the center, and then we also have hopper minecarts that go down the dirt, underneath the dirt, so that it'll catch any of the stuff that does not make it into the central hoppers. So the stuff that's coming from the hopper minecarts, will be in there. And the ones that come down the central, which is going to be the majority of them, I would think, are going to go into the dropper. So the dropper is going to go into a furnace array as the fuel. And now I'm just kind of working out how that's going to happen. So I need to make some cobblestone. And when I have some cobblestone, I will actually be able to put furnaces up, because I need to see where everything's going to go before I can figure it out and work out how this will work. So I don't want to put the dropper elevator up until I know how high it has to go and get all that going. So let's make some furnaces. This is not going to be enough. I can dig this out. Oops. That'll give me 8 furnaces. 5 furnaces, right, because I need 8. So 5 furnaces. And then, alright, you guys can go in there for now. I need some chests. I have my hoppers. So if we do chest here, here, and then furnaces here, 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 here. We'll probably need more than 4 furnaces, but for now, it's just giving me an idea of where everything needs to go. Okay, so I'm going to need to move those back one. Yeah, let's move those back one. and I'll bring you back when I have something done. Alright, so we are back, and I have figured out how to do this. I did have to move the beacon back one, which kind of, because this is where the beacon was before, so I had to actually move it too. But we have our dropper elevator. We've got nothing's actually going all the way across yet because we haven't had any bamboo come through yet. But I'm hoping that this will work very soon. We need the two at the back to grow up, and oops, oh, there's 43 in here. Probably just take those, put those over. Let's throw those in there for now. Oops. So if I come back here, that just needs to grow up one more. That one, it looks like, needs to grow up 3 more. I don't have a way up to this side. Yeah. But hopefully things will work. I noticed that they weren't growing before, so I don't know why. I don't know if it was accidentally placed in a, like, how you can place bamboo manually, but it wasn't growing. So I'm hoping that it will start growing now. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it while I was still working on all of this, so that hasn't been working all this time. So I did replace it when I finished the furnace array, and so now I wait. It should work though. When we tested the observers, the redstone worked, so we just need to have it grow up by itself. And I'm not going to make you wait for that. In the meantime, I have some things to build, well, something to build, and I am going to go do that now. So, it's time for a time lapse. It's done. I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. This was actually a relatively easy build, and of course it's nighttime, so I'm going to come in here and camp. So I don't have any plans for this particular area. I mean, other than maybe storage from the Skelly farm downstairs. Most of it is solid, so you know that makes it a little easier, but this is what we're looking at. The copper is going to age eventually, and this is based on the Tower of Bastille, I believe it's called, in France. And so I wanted to do something, obviously, with the bone blocks, but everything else here is very Parisian, and I didn't need anything. Like, I thought about doing the Bastille, but I really don't need a giant stone rectangle in the middle of the swamp, especially if it has no other real use. So the obelisk towers, I guess, for lack of a better word, was really the next best option. And I think it's going to fit in well with this area. We are probably going to have to bring that stone path all the way around and across so that it's still, you know, kind of connected. Maybe make this a circle rather than open sea. Maybe we could also have bridges. You know, there's a lot of bridges over the Seine in Paris, so it would make sense to have bridges kind of everywhere. But that is the final product. Obviously, I don't have enough space to really do a actual statue up there. But once the copper ages all the way, it should look a little more like the statue in Paris. That is all I have time for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time.